there. Now, Spain could see its hottest ever April day this week, with temperatures predicted to rise as high as 40 degrees Celsius in some parts of the country, levels usually seen during the height of summer. The National Weather Service there says the potentially record-breaking temperatures mean large parts of the country could be at risk of wildfires. Well, Guy Hedgecoe, our Spain correspondent, brought us the latest on the heatwave from Madrid.
Been hearing from the national government and from local authorities the kind of advice that is usually given out in midsummer, in July or August, to the population regarding high temperatures. So they've been telling people that where possible, at the hottest time of day, which is likely to be a late afternoon, early evening, people should try and stay out of the heat, out of the sun. They've also said people should try and drink water. Older people and small children who are at particular risk should take particular care as well. But besides that, there have been other measures taken. For example, in many areas, schools have been told that children can have their classes earlier so that they're not studying during the heat of the day. Some classes will be held outside. Hospitals as well have been put on alert. And you mentioned the risk of wildfires there. Much of the country is on alert or high alert due to the risk of wildfires. So the fire services in many areas, particularly in eastern Spain and southern Spain, are on alert.
Guy, last year saw record-breaking temperatures across the country, didn't it? And that's had a devastating impact on agriculture and water supplies.
Yes, that's right. And Spain has been seeing a drought over the last few months. And of course, these high temperatures just make that much worse. And it's a huge problem for farmers. Now, that drought is particularly acute up in the northeast of the country, in areas of Catalonia, where it hasn't rained in a sustained way for 2.5 years. So as a result, up there, for example, farmers have had to cut back their use of water by 40%. That's just one example of one of the many measures that have been taken to try and save water. But there are concerns about the impact of this on agriculture and then the subsequent impact that could have on food supplies and food costs, not just here in Spain, but the food that is exported from Spain. So this could have an impact. These unusual weather events could have an impact on supermarkets across Europe, potentially.
And Guy, scientists there, some at least, linking these record-breaking temperatures with climate change.
Yes, I mean, I think most people in Spain I speak to seem to just accept that is the case because they look at how different the spring is in terms of temperatures at the moment, and even last year as well, compared to, say, 20, 30 years ago. I think what we're seeing, that the change that we're seeing in Spain has not been so much how high temperatures are, it's when those high temperatures come. And it seems as if the summer begins earlier and earlier and ends later as the years go by. That's the real change that we have been seeing here in Spain in recent years.
Guy Hedgecoe in Madrid.